welcome to Lavonne's Kitchen. Today I have an update on organizing my kitchen because remember I told you I order in bulk. My cabinets were bare, so when I organized the cabinets, there wasn't a lot of stuff in them, but I did get a Sam's Club order today, so I'm going to show you what they look like when there's a lot more food in them. So this is where we left off. We had our boxes, our cans, and then our bottles. So I'm gonna add more to it, and I want you to see what it looks like when it's full. Remember, I buy in bulk. So these are just a few of the items that I'm going to put in the cabinet. I've got some pears, some corn, green beans, some more pinto beans, some more Jiffy. I've got my oil and some, I think there's 10 cans of mushrooms still left in here. Now, if you remember, I told you I put my soup in here and left it in the box because this is a tall cabinet. You can see that's a very tall cabinet, and it saves space to put them tall like that. But I'm gonna try something different. So before I go on, remember we only did 3 cabinets. 1, 2, 3 last time. Now I do have more cabinets. 1, 2, 3 more. So there is other food that I have that's in the other cabinets. But like for instance, this shelf has containers. So what I will do is put open dry products in here, like dry pasta, sugar, flour, things like that. These are what are these? These are pumpkin seeds, not sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, pistachios. Another thing that I do, I have these type containers. You can have all kind of containers. These containers are a whole lot cheaper, but when you open something and you don't use it all, you don't want to throw it away. So I put it in containers to keep it fresh and to keep it nice and neat, okay? So last time, if you noticed, I had my pecans in here in a bag. However, now it's not as many in the bag, so I'm gonna put them in a container because the bags just take up a whole lot of unnecessary space. Because look at how big this bag really is. And I only have this amount of pecans. So once I open a bag, I usually transfer it to some type of a container. Okay, so like look at this, my pot spaghetti. I didn't use it all, so I put it in a container. So I'm gonna put my pecans in a container as well. Remember, I do have other cabinets. This is my spice cabinet. I hope you guys saw that video about the spice cabinet. There is just one. There's gonna be another one, so stay tuned. So here's one of my containers. I'm going to put some brown sugar in it. Like I said, I don't like having stuff in bags. So I'm gonna put my brown sugar in here. It's a lot easier also if you're measuring things such as a cup of brown sugar. It's easier to get your cup in here than it is to get it in a bag. These containers are good. They're airtight. Look at that. So this is my cabinet that I have a lot of my dry stuff in bulk. So these are grits, brown sugar, oatmeal, rice, flour, this is breadcrumbs. So anyway, I put those pecans in one of these because remember I took it out of the bag. And because I took it out of the bag, I had to put it in a different cabinet because these containers go in this cabinet. Okay, so back to what we were doing. I did add a couple things. I added a couple more boxes of Jiffy cornbread in here. So when I open these, they will go into those other type of containers and they'll go into another cabinet. The sugar as well. There was sugar down there too. Okay, let's go down to this cabinet. So what I did, I put my vegetables in there. Because this is a tall cabinet, I put those the boxes straight up so that you could just reach down into them and get them. And it's not taking up as much space. I already had a couple cans of corn, so I just put them on top of there. This is my meat section. I've got my pink salmon, my Spam, my tuna. I already had some beans, but I got another box of beans. So I just put a couple cans on top of there and put them right there. They're nice and organized right there together. My soups, I put them all together with my pasta sauces and things. And then I bought some oil in the house, that big bottle of oil. So I put my bottle of oil down there, as you can see. So we added a lot of stuff, but we're still nice and organized. I forgot to put my mushrooms in there, but I just put them in there. There they go. Make sure, like I said, turn everything straight. Here's my milk. Turn everything straight so you can see the labels, okay? So I've shown you some of my cabinets, showed you how and why I organize them the way that I organize them. Don't forget, dry products, if you put them in those containers, an airtight container, it will help keep it fresh and it will help keep bugs out. So get you some airtight containers. They don't have to be anything expensive. Like I said, the little ones that I showed you, the little round ones, those are very inexpensive. But get you some airtight containers. Fortunately, you have to maintain your cabinets. This isn't something you do it once and you don't do anything else to it, because you get food out of the cabinet every day. So every time you're getting something out, your cabinet is changing. So you have to change with it, whether that means adding more to it or washing it out or rotating the old to the new. You have to maintain your cabinets, and that allows you to have fresh, healthy food and a clean, nice area in your kitchen. So hopefully you've learned some things. If you do yours different, please come in the comments. Tell me how you do yours. Tell me what you like about it. Tell me what you like about mine. Tell me what you don't like about mine. Let's talk about it. But anyway, I'm getting ready to go and cook something out of these cabinets. And guess what? I'll see you next time in the kitchen. Bye.